Welcome back to Living Local. The Greater Quad Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce does many positive things right here in the QCA, including supporting local businesses. And today we are seeing what's new with the Hispanic Chamber and also highlighting one of their partners. So joining us here in studio today, as always good to see you here. We have Janessa Calderon, who is the director of the Chamber, and then we also have the owner of Ace Cleaning, Jesse Noriega, in the segment which is sponsored by the Chamber. So good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, before we get into this business, Janessa, tell us about what is new with the Chamber. What all have you guys been up to?
Yeah, so we recently kicked off the year with some of our events. For example, we held our multicultural speaker series, which focused on microaggressions and really educating the community, as well as our multicultural networking mixer. So we had a good crowd come out, about 50 to 60 people, had a lot of fun, and so very excited to continue some of our events later this year.
Oh, that's awesome, and so important too, because microaggressions, they're something that so many people experience, and it's so important to educate folks about that so we can just all work to be better about that as well.
Exactly.
And also, you know, you guys don't only serve the Hispanic population. I think that's really important to note. Why have you been focusing on these multicultural aspects and just bringing people together?
Yeah, so we noticed that there was a lot of diversity amongst our board, and so we wanted to make sure that we focused more on the Black community as well as the Asian Islander Pacific community, just because we understand the importance of being an ally, and since we already do provide these resources, how can we make the community a better place and be more impactful in the position that we currently are?
Absolutely. All very good things and very important things as well. So Jesse, so you have a unique experience because really you started a business right before the pandemic, but tell us about Ace Cleaning and what it is that you do here in the QC.
Okay, so we do both residential and commercial. It is started by my wife and I, Tarian, and what we did is, unfortunately, we started in the very beginning of the pandemic, but we do a lot of extra things as far as if you want your garage cleaned out, your basement cleaned out, any big commercial cleaning, we would do what we need to do to make sure that gets taken care of also. So we do everything from residential to commercial.
Oh, that's awesome. So you really step in, because I'm sure that sometimes when it comes to cleaning, like a garage, for example, that could be so overwhelming. So it's nice to know that there's somebody in the community that could come in and really help you through that process as well.
Yeah, a lot of it is people, once they clean, they just don't even know how to organize their stuff after they get it cleaned out. So.
Yep, that's so important. And also, tell us about some of the unique challenges that you faced with the timing of when you started your businesses and how you overcame that too.
Yeah, definitely. So we started right before the pandemic, within a month or two, and then the pandemic hit us, and so some of the clients that we had just started cleaning for, a couple of them closed up shop. Obviously a lot of people didn't necessarily even want you in their business, and some of the businesses unfortunately closed. They didn't make it out of the pandemic. And then some of the homes, obviously this was before any mask mandates or anything came out in the beginning. People were afraid to have anyone in their homes even. And of course cleaning supplies were very hard to get at the time also.
And have things gotten better since then?
Definitely. People are now, they're more conscious and wanting their stuff clean, and so now they're not afraid, and they definitely want their homes and businesses clean.
Okay, good. That is so good to hear. And also you play a role with the Chamber now too. Tell us all about that.
So I am also a board member with the Chamber. I also sit on the executive committee, but I am the chair of the small business and large business, whether it is retention and new membership. So anything we can do to bring on new members and help keep our existing members happy, we do.
Okay, well that is really good to hear. And why did you decide to join the Chamber and to really come together in this partnership?
So I have a very diverse family also myself, and then my family roots go very deep here in the Quad Cities. We're on two of my great uncles are on the Hero Street Monument. I have family members that have local businesses around here. And when Janessa told me about her vision of what she wanted to do here with this Chamber, and I couldn't help but say yes, it's a very good mission, and I definitely wanted to be part of that.
Well, that's so good to hear that you are now a part of it as well. And really, how can you all really come together and help support those small businesses? I know you just said that you have a role in that too, but what are you all doing to make sure that small businesses are getting what they need to succeed?
Well, it depends. Some small businesses, whether they're just starting out, some of those people aren't aware if they want to be an S Corp, an LLC, or a sole proprietor, so we have to give them the information to let them see what the differences are. Some people don't even have a good tax person or understand that they need to keep their tax accounts separate from their business and their personal. And so whatever that is, or if it's someone who already knows what they're doing with their business, we do a lot of education as far as staffing, helping getting people in the door, and things like that, so they can be noticed in the Quad Cities.
And they can be successful, really focusing on the fundamentals to then set them up to do great things.
Definitely.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you both so much for coming in. We so appreciate it. And it's always good to hear what the Chamber has going on, because they always have good things going on. So thank you both again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Now, if you want to learn more about the Greater Quad Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, who is also the segment sponsor, you can find out more information about them at gqchcc.com. And we will, of course, have all of these details posted over on our website, too, at ourquadcities.com.